Dear students, we understood in the previous lecture fluid dynamics, applications of fluids in motion. We saw laws of conservation of mass, conservation of energy, conservation of momentum. We introduced the concept called Mach number. I explained you what is shock wave. A shock wave is a high pressure disturbance set up in a medium due to an explosion, due to a sudden compression. I gave you examples of how shock waves are produced in sun's atmosphere due to large explosions that happen there. Correct? So, a shock wave, imagine a bomb explodes here. That sets up a huge pressure wave constituted by the flow of mass of air. Correct? So, Mach number is defined as velocity of shock wave by velocity of sound. Depending on the Mach number, we classify shock wave into different categories. If Mach number is less than 1, it is called as subsonic shock. Now I am talking. Is it producing a shock wave? No. It is just producing an acoustic wave, a sound wave, which is a normal low intensity pressure disturbance that is moving. Correct? When I am talking, I am producing compression and rarefactions. That disturbance is propagating. It is not a high pressure wave. Next, if it is equal to 1, we call it as sonic wave. The shock is categorized as sonic shock. This is subsonic shock. Correct? Suppose if it is greater than 1, we call it supersonic. If it is greater than 5, it is called as hypersonic shock. You may have heard of hypersonic rockets, hypersonic aircrafts. They travel with speed greater than Mach number 5 times this velocity of sound. Huge speed, correct? So, suppose if the shock Mach number is from varying, it is between 0.8 and 1.2, we call it transonic shock. Okay? Now, when a shock wave is propagating, it generates a cone in the medium. What is shock cone? What is shock angle? Imagine now a shock wave produced by the passage of an aircraft with high speed or a bullet with high speed. Okay? Now see here is, imagine an aircraft here. It is at this point. Initially its velocity is less. So the sound wave produced by the aircraft is moving ahead of the aircraft. Correct? The aircraft is here. Right? The aircraft is moving this way. This is aircraft. This represents sound wave produced by the aircraft. It is moving ahead of the aircraft. Now imagine aircraft picks up the speed. What happens as it moves ahead? See here? The aircraft comes closer. Correct? It is, let us assume, velocity of aircraft less than velocity of sound. Here it is approaching velocity of sound. So aircraft and the sound it produces are moving almost close, because aircraft speed itself is approaching velocity of sound around 300 meter per second. What is the velocity of sound in air? 340 meter per second. Correct? Now let us assume velocity of aircraft is 300. Now finally, when the velocity of sound and velocity of the aircraft becomes same, you know what happens? The aircraft and the sound will coincide. Correct? Now here, velocity of aircraft is equal to velocity of sound. Correct? The aircraft is now moving with the same speed as sound. Suppose if you are standing here, if an aircraft with velocity of sound approaches me, you know what? I suddenly hear the sound and aircraft I see moving. When the velocity of the aircraft is very less, what happens? What is our experience? When the aircraft is approaching there, I am able to hear the sound. Correct? Sound is moving ahead of the aircraft. But now, since the aircraft and velocity are the same, You will see aircraft crossing you and then hear their sound. Suppose if the aircraft moves with velocity greater than sound, you know what? The aircraft moves faster, the sound wave will be behind the aircraft. You will see that you will hear the sound after the aircraft has gone ahead. It is like hearing the thunder sound after the lightning scene, because velocity of light is more than velocity of sound. Now, if the aircraft speed becomes more than velocity of sound, the aircraft will be ahead of the sound wave it disturbs. The sound disturbance it produces, the velocity will be like this. So, this is called as shock cone. The shock propagates as a cone. The semi-vertical angle of this shock cone is called as shock angle. Okay? So, what is shock angle? It is the semi-vertical angle of the shock cone representing the propagation of a shock in a medium. So when a bullet passes through a medium with high speed, the shock produced will be like this. It spreads in the form of a shock. It propagates in the form of a cone. Okay? Now, what is control volume here? Control volume represents the physical boundary over which the fluid is flowing, over which we apply the laws of fluid dynamics. Right? Please remember what is shock angle, what is control volume, all these things. Now, how to produce a shock? Is it easy to produce a shock? People thought, what is the use of producing a shock? Very important in aerodynamics, in aeronautical engineering. To know what are the forces that act on an aircraft flying in turbulence air, you know what aeronautical engineers do? In the wind tunnel lab, they produce shock and make the aircraft flow through it, and they simulate this experiment and learn the forces that act on the aircraft, the drag that aircraft experiences. This laboratory shock wave helps them to understand the real-time situation. So we need shock waves to study the design of the aircraft which produces less drag. Correct? Nowadays, you may have heard IAC scientists have produced a handheld device to produce the shock. It is called as Reddy shock tube. We are going to now see how does Reddy shock tube works. It is just like a piston with which you produce high shock wave. You may wonder, what do we do with all these things? You will be surprised to know today people are talking of needle-less drug delivery. Today nobody wants to have a syringe to inject the drug into our body. Correct? What if you have the medicine that is injected to the body through the shock wave? Without a needle, with high pressure, if the shock is injected to our body, it will have better effect than the syringe effect. Needle causes infection, correct? So, needle-less drug delivery. Shock waves today are used to rejuvenate depleted bore wells. Imagine a bore well is dried up. A shock wave is used to loosen the soil, create new water resources. Shock waves are used to inject the drug to wood logs to store them for more time. It gives them more shelf life. Okay? Wood is stored for more time by injecting the medicine through shock wave, by injecting the drugs through shock wave. Correct? So shock waves are really important in aeronautical engineering. In all branches, they show us a lot of applications. Now, I'll discuss what is Reddy shock tube. How does it look like? A shock tube is an apparatus to produce and analyze the shock wave. A shock tube is a device which produces and analyzes the speed of the shock wave. How is it happening? How does it look like? The Reddy shock tube will have a cylindrical volume. Look at this. This is cylindrical volume. This is partitioned into two regions by using a cellophane membrane. Correct? This is a partition caused by a cellophane membrane, a thin membrane. Right? This region has a piston. Look at this. This has a piston. when the piston moves in this direction with huge speed, pressure wave is produced. Correct? High pressure wave is produced. As the piston attains high speed equal to velocity of sound, you will see the pressure waves that are produced as the piston has started moving, they all coincide, becoming a huge pressure disturbance called as a shock. As the piston moves forward with velocity of the piston is equal to velocity of the sound. When it is moved very fast, it compresses the air, produces compression waves as it moves, and the wave that is produced in the beginning will be moving with less speed. The wave that is produced when the speed becomes equal to the velocity of sound will be moving fast. All these waves coincide, producing a high pressure wave. That is called as shock wave. Okay? This shock wave, when it hits the partition, it ruptures. Correct? It enters this region. This region is called as upstream region. This region is called as downstream region. The shock, when the partition is ruptured, the shock moves from upstream to downstream. Now, to find the velocity of this shock, a pressure sensor is kept here. Look at this. This is a pressure sensor, P1. There will be another pressure sensor, P2. Correct? Distance between the two pressure sensors, let it be delta x. Okay? Now, as the shock enters this downstream region, the pressure sensor P1 first records the shock wave. High pressure is produced here. The pressure sensor may be a piezoelectric crystal. You know, when a pressure is applied, when a mechanical stress is applied on the crystal, it develops a voltage. A voltage pulse is recorded in digital oscilloscope. Right? So, this produces a shock. Look at this. The shock produced will be like this. The pressure versus time will be, the shock increases sharply, see this, and decreases exponential slow, something like this. Correct? The increase is very sharp, fast, and the decrease is something like this. This shock is recorded by something like this. Here at T1 the shock starts, right? Now as the shock moves ahead, this sensor P2 records the shock, correct? And time interval between them is noted delta t. So shock speed V shock is given by delta x by delta t. If the shock takes a time interval delta t to move from P1 to P2 sensor, shock speed is this. What is Mach number of the shock? Velocity of the shock by velocity of sound. Through the handheld, this piston, this syringe-like device, we can produce Mach numbers up to 1, 2, 3. Correct? To inject the drug into the body, you need a handheld devices. So doctors and aeronautical engineers are today working to make this possible. Needless drug delivery. Drugs are injected to wood to increase their shelf life. Shock wave is used to rejuvenate the depleted bore wells. Shock waves are used in aeronautical engineering labs to study the design of the aircrafts which is able to withstand the shock. The design of the aircraft which produces less drag. So this kind of shock tubes are very handy, very helpful to study the effect of shocks. Now how do we know? Suppose if a cyclone is approaching a village, a seashore with a speed 150, what will be the likely damage? What is the potential damage that is going to happen? We have to conduct such simple experiments in the lab and find out the effect of shocks. Correct? So, a ready shock tube consists of a cylindrical tube which is having a partition by a cellophane membrane. This side is called as upstream region. In this upstream region, to increase the pressure, some inert gases are filled here. Okay, that increases the pressure. Now, this piston, when it is moved with great speed, series of compression waves are produced, which coalesce, which combine, producing a huge pressure disturbance called as shock wave, which ruptures this membrane and enters this downstream region. The speed of the shock wave is found by seeing the signal recorded at the two pressure sensors P1 and P2. If delta x is the distance between the sensors, delta t is the time taken for the shock to move from P1 to P2, then velocity of the shock is given by this. So this is how a pressure wave, shock wave is represented. It has a very sharp rise, but the decay, the pressure is maintained for some time. It is not just increase and decrease. It is increase is very sharp, decrease is slow. Correct? So you must know how the shock speed is found and how is its Mach number determined. These shock waves have a lot of applications. We will now solve a numerical. What is a numerical here? A shock wave propagates between two sensors separated by 100 millimeter in 1 nanosecond. A shock wave propagates between two sensors separated by 100 millimeter in 1 nanosecond. Find velocity of shock and Mach number. Okay, so V shock is equal to delta x by delta t. Delta x is 1 millimeter converted to meters. Delta t 1 nanosecond converted into seconds, minus 6. So velocity is 10 power 3 meter per second. What is Mach number? V shock by V sound. 1000 divided by 340. Velocity of sound at normal temperature conditions 340. So you get this is the Mach number around 3, approximately Mach number 3. Today, people, aeronautical engineers are looking at hypersonic aircrafts whose speed is greater than 5 to reach distant planets. How is hypersonic aircraft withstanding the pressure as it propagates through the Earth's atmosphere? If the aircraft is moving with high speed, the drag, the vibrations produced, the heat generated, there is so much to learn. All this can be done in a wind tunnel lab by simulating a shock wave. Right? This numerical is very easy. Please practice it. You can easily score marks. In every exam, describe ready shock tube is asked. Explain the laws of fluid mechanics is asked. Definitions like Mach number, control volume, shock angle, shock cone is asked. So please practice all this. In shock waves, applications of shock waves are also asked. So you must remember 5 to 6 applications of shock waves. Read more about shock waves. What is needle-less drug delivery? How drug is injected to the particular depth in our skin which has greater effect than a syringe. How shock waves are used for this. Right?